3, 2, 1. Yo, what's happening, boys? It's your boy Wolf here. We are back. Now, this is mainly done because of a lot of people in my streams asking me about this. So, this is going to be a brand new custom tactics video on the new patch, on the latest patch, which is dropping, yeah, I think it dropped yesterday as you're watching this video. So, my old custom tactics video did really well, so I thought, you know what, let's do it again, man. Let's do it again, you know, copy the success. Now, one thing I will say is they have changed since that last video. These are the custom tactics that I use as of right now. So, I'm going to go right into it. I'm going to go to, like, my normal ones. So, like, when I'm in Weekend League, when I'm playing Pro v Pro, when I'm playing Qualifiers, these are the custom tactics that I use as of right now, as of the latest patch. So, straight away, minute 1. Balance 3. Right. This is what I was using. This is now what I'm going to be using. Balanced. 4 width, 4 depth. Now, the reason that I have on 4, and I used to play on 6, but this game, I'm saying chat, but I'm actually recording this just for YouTube, right? As you guys know, this game does not suit. I like to play really aggressive, really in your face, really press the opponent, but you just can't play like this on this FIFA, man. You don't get rewarded for it. You don't get rewarded for taking risks in your defending. So I play on 4 depth. I feel like 4 depth is the best. Maybe 3, but I feel like, to be honest, I feel like 4's the best. And then also now, long ball. Now, I've always played on balanced defensive until about a week or so ago. Now, long ball honestly works so much better because I'm on a lower depth. What happens is, if you put long ball on, your players make a lot more runs in behind. So what happens is, you can get up the pitch so much more quicker, man. And I mean, like for example, I normally play 4-2-3-1 or 4-4-2. My left attacking mid and right attacking mid, or left mid and right mid in the 4-4-2, they literally bomb forward straight away. And I feel like my attacking play suits the long ball tactic. If you're one of those type of FIFA players that you like to play attacking FIFA, honestly, use the long ball tactic. It works so much better. So much better. Width, I always leave it on 5. I used to play on 6, but I feel like 5, just leave it on its normal, man. I don't like to play too wide or too narrow, so 5 fits perfectly. Now me, like I said on the last custom tactics video, your default custom tactics will be 5 players in the box. I always up that to 6 or 7, always. You see how much, you see the difference of the runs for the rebounds and stuff like that. You see if you go up to 6, you see that player in the 6-yard box, I want that. I want my players to be around that 6-yard box. I don't want them hanging around here on the edge of the box. Get them in that 6-yard box. And I promise you, you'll score more goals and your attacking play will be a lot better. Now, for the corners and the free kicks, the default one will be that. I always lower it down just to stop the counter-attacks. I feel like when I've been playing on that, which I used to play on that in my old custom tactics video, I think it was 3. But I've lowered it down to 2 because I honestly feel like 2, I concede less from counter-attacks because of that. I really do. I feel like if you're one of these type of players that, say you have a corner, and this used to happen to me so much. I've got my own corner, right? The amount of times that if I don't score from that corner, my opponent will go on and counter-attack me and bang, and I concede. It happens so much that, honestly, lowering it down to 2, I promise you, helps out. Now, do you want the... So, actually, yeah. So, like, say that's my 4-2-3-1 custom tactics, right? My instructions are this. Get in behind and stay forward on my striker. All 3 cams get into the box for cross. I leave them on that because I don't put them on comeback or anything like that. I don't want my team to be too defensive. If you're someone that struggles with defending, honestly, put them on comeback on defense. You will see a world of difference for that. Like, if you put your cams and your striker on comeback on defense, your team will naturally be a lot more deeper. So if you're someone that struggles with defending, I would highly recommend doing that. Highly recommend doing that. Obviously, if you're like me and you like to attack, I always leave them on balance. And get into the box for cross helps. I always feel like I score more goals when I have get into the box for cross. My CDMs, I have my right CDM on cut passing lanes, stay back and cover centre. And then I have my left CDM on cut passing lanes, get forward and cover centre. What that happens is, in a 4-2-3-1, I like, and the 4-4-2 as well, which I'll show you in a minute, I like my left centre mid or left CDM to be like a playmaker. Like, I like him to get into the box, score goals, assist. And then my right centre mid or right CDM, I like to be like my Foot Sissoko, to be like a powerhouse, to be that proper CDM role. And then both my fullbacks are on stay back while attacking overlap. The overlap's irrelevant because I have them on stay back while attacking. But I have them on overlap just in case I purposefully trigger a run and I purposefully want my fullbacks to be overlap. And I don't want them to be inverted, which is the other one, I think. Yeah, I don't want that. I want them to be on overlap. Now, long ball is something that I am a firm believer in. I promise you, if you use it, I promise to you, you'll see a world of good. Now, my 4-4-2 custom tactics. The reason why I have a lower depth on 4-4-2, so this is if you want to use a 4-4-2. 4-4-2 is a perfect formation for weekend league. 4-2-3-1 is a better formation for me when I play for Pro v Pro, but in a weekend league, I normally use the 4-4-2 because the two strikers, you're more than likely going to score more goals in with two strikers, right? Now, I have 5 width on the defensive. You see how this has changed? So this has changed on different formations, so you need to remember this, chat. So this is the 4-4-2. 5 width, 3 depth. I lower the depth because in 4-4-2 compared to 4-2-3-1, I have 2 centre mids, not 2 CDMs, right? So the main difference with that is they're higher at the pitch. So I lower the depth just to like counterbalance the fact that they're not CDMs and they're centre mids. Does that make sense? Good. I don't even know if that does make sense, but yeah. And then again, it's been on balance because I put it as like the default thing. But again, for the last week or 2 weeks, I've been playing long ball. And sorry, chat, my phone keeps going off. And I promise to you, long ball will help you out. If you're someone like me that you just like attacking more than you do defending, put long ball on. Your players make more forward runs. You get more players in the box. Just use that long ball. And you see how I play on 6th width on 4-4-2? Because on the 4-4-2, I like my left mid and right mid to be a lot more wider. I feel like it suits the game. Like the formation of 4-4-2, you need that width more than you're doing a 4-2-3-1. Does that make sense? So again, same old, same old. You know, as I've just said before, you know why I have 2 on my corners and my free kicks. Because I feel like that. I feel like I concede less from my own corners and free kicks. Now I've put it down to 2 instead of 3, which is the default. So they're the 2 main custom tactics on the formations that I use. I feel like if you use these, again, if you're losing, you go 1-0 down, continue to use them. Now, what I'll show you is now what I then change when I go to say I go 2-3-0 down, or I'm chasing a lead, right? I'm chasing a lead. 4-3-1-2, bang. This is your YOLO. There's a saying that I've heard a few FIFA players say, we don't lose by 1 goal. You don't lose a FIFA game by 1 goal. You either get back into it or you lose 2 or 3-0 because you're YOLOing it, right? Constant pressure, get that width of your defensive line. Although your width on your defensive line doesn't really matter what the width is on the defensive line, really too much. But get that depth high up the pitch. Constant pressure, obviously you want your players swarming them like Barcelona in their prime under Pep. That's what you want, you know. Width again on the 5. Players in the box, up it as much as you want. Corners and free kicks, up it as much as you want. All of this is down to you. But the reason why I use the 4-3-1-2 is because I like having the narrow. And you put your full... I'll show you my instructions for this formation in a minute. Playing that narrow, bang. Look at that. You can get the triangles going. Put all your midfielders on get forward. Put your fullbacks on get forward. Just get in your opponent's face, you know. So this is what I have. I have get in behind and stay forward on my 2 strikers. Stay forward and get into the box and free roam on my cam. That free roam helps a lot when you're YOLOing it, trust me. I leave my middle centre mid on balanced, okay? And then the other 2, my right centre mid and left centre mid on get forward and get into the box. Excuse me, get into the box for cross. And then you want both your fullbacks on join the attack and overlap. If you have both your fullbacks on join the attack when you play a narrow, I promise you the difference that you will see with your players is mad. Like, honestly, you can really like the amount of options that you get from your fullbacks overlapping is mad. So I'd highly recommend that, especially when you like this, when you're on a YOLO attack. Now, I don't really have a formation to see out a game as such, because honestly, when I want to see out a game, I just use my 4-2-3-1 custom tactics. I feel like if you want to change anything, like pause it in game and just bring your striker on, come back on defense, and put all your 3 cams just on come back on defense. If you want to see out a game, use my 4-2-3-1 custom tactics, but just change all your cams to come back on defense, and I promise you that'll be fine. Because in 4-2-3-1 you can keep the ball. It's no biggie really. But yeah, so that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this. These are the new custom tactics. They have worked well for me since the new patch. So a lot of people ask me what custom tactics do I use. I don't really use anything major, if you've seen from this video. The big things though, long ball. If you're going to take anything from this video, give long ball a try, because honestly, the amount of times you will then get forward and get into the box more for using that is mad. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and a thumbs up and all that good stuff. I stream every day on Twitch on www.twitch.tv/ConnorWolf. The link will be in the description. Also, shout out to Harry on the thumbnail and all that good stuff. But yeah, if you enjoy... Well, I've already said this. If you enjoy this video, give it a like and a thumbs up. I think I've already said that. But yeah, if you have, give me a subscribe as well. We're nearly at 1,000, so let's hope we can get to 1,000. If we do 1,000, I'll do like a giveaway. Actually, yeah, what I'll do is, right, when we get to 1,000 subs, I'll do like a £20, £30 giveaway, something like that, and I'll give it away on Twitter. The link to my Twitter will also be down in the description below. But yeah, enjoy your time. Peace out.